and we are back with our next inZOI gameplay video. This is part 2, so make sure you watch the video before. I will link down below for gameplay part 1. Also, a little side note that I have daily YouTube Reels and TikTok videos about inZOI showing little tips and tricks, hidden features, and I'm doing a series over on Twitter where I'm doing hidden details of inZOI every day. But today we're jumping back into gameplay and continuing on our drama from last episode. So stay tuned. We got some big plans for today's episode, so let's jump right in. Okay, so we are back with emmanicole. This is the Zoe that we played with last time. She is at work. She currently works at an amusement park, and she's having a little bit of a love triangle with Samuel Freeman. And we found out that Sam has a wife and Sam was cheating. This is our lover who's currently raging because he's kind of having problems of his own if we just switch to him for a second. So his wife is called Ellie Friedman, and if you hover over their relationship you can see that they are currently dysfunctional, soon to be estranged. That is the final level. He has a daughter as well, Annie Freeman, who he clearly has not spent a lot of time with because there's no bar. They have no relationship really. So we are gonna play a little bit as Sam today and then a little bit as Emma. I really want to see the family gameplay through the eyes of Sam and Ellie, that kind of friction, tense relationship. Speaking of tension, there is also a tension meter at the top, which I've just noticed. I guess every family is measured with this and they are not looking good. Samuel here though is feeling enraged because it ended really badly last episode. I will let you check that out for yourself. He's gonna use Emma as a little bit of an outlet for him to kind of leave the stress of his family life at the door. He kind of wants to say enraged things to Emma, but I'm gonna try to avoid that. But he's gonna ask her for a coffee break, and I think she's still on the clock actually. She is, if we click over to her, yeah, she's still technically working, although she did just fail her job. Uh-oh. She just failed her last task. So I actually don't think Emma knows his situation. So Emma knows that she can't propose to him. Ooh, talk about what disappointed you? Maybe she does know. Wait, why does he keep walking off, Sam? We're taking our relationship to the next level. Oh, maybe he got a call. Hang on, let's play as him. We can cancel that interaction ourselves, which is one of the benefits of being able to play as both Zoes instantly. While these two are hugging it out, I just noticed we have a couple more work tasks, which we'll do in a second, but I also wanted to show you more of the Zoe panel, which I didn't get to last time. So here's where we have an overview of the traits, our values, and actually the values are things that kind of change and evolve with the decisions that you make for a Zoe. So at the moment, challenger and accomplishment are kind of fighting for core values, and traits was the thing that we picked in create a Zoe. So we picked adventurous. Another thing I want to show you is our karma meter. So that is another really important aspect of this game, which is something again that you control through this director's mode. At the top you see karma report, and this is an overview of the karma status of your entire world, and then you can go in and see everyone individually. So we have a couple people who are not doing so well at all, so you can scold them. Oh my god, I'm intrigued what that looks like. Oh my god, the power of intervention has affected the Zoe. Wait, what? That's really interesting. So only if the meter gets down to terrible can you intervene. And then for the most part, most of them are normal. And yeah, sorry, Emma's karma is normal, but some easy things that we can do to change that is actually just by clicking on the Zoe and karma interactions. Things like, well, the top 3 are bad ones. So sending a prank text, farting secretly, and this one, throw away trash, I believe is just throwing it on the floor. Yes. Oh, whoa, he just judged us for that! Oh wow, that was great. But then good ones are things like liking a friend's post, leaving compliments, sending a thank you message. So the more good things you do, I think there's volunteering as well, donations, things like that, then it improves your karma. Sam sent us a gift. Did you get the gift? I spent a lot of time picking it out, so I really hope you like it. Wow! Oh damn! Okay, so that should be waiting for us when we get home. Oh no, I just clicked to play as Sam to see what he'd been up to. Ellie had texted him saying, I feel like you don't love me like you used to. It really hurts. So he could reply negatively, positively, or I'm not sure what this in between is, but I kind of want to reply negatively just so we get the contrast in relationship. So I'm sorry, Ellie. Oh my god, Sam, that's so mean. Oh, whoa. Okay, sorry. I'm discovering so many cool things through this text message. So Sam texted her saying, like 30 minutes ago, saying I'm on my way to the amusement park, I'll be right there. Then he said, hey, I'm already here, I can wait all day. And then Emma replied, oh, hey, oh, you're here, give me a sec, be right there. Well, I didn't reply that, and I was playing as her. So I love that the game is autonomously doing that. Okay, I guess we are going back home, and let's go and hang out with our little baby and Ellie. So actually, something I wanted to check was a little bit about Sam and his values, his traits, his ambitions. So his trait is a go-getter. So he's efficient, ambitious, driven, workaholic, introverted. That is interesting considering he is unemployed. Not totally incompatible, but I feel like it makes sense that he should have a job. So let's do that next. And then his values are accomplishment. Interesting that traditionalist is pretty high up. I'm not entirely sure that I would agree with that for him. Meanwhile, we have Ellie, who is a mediator. Oh no, this is really hard for her then. Considering she did text him, I feel like maybe, yeah, that makes sense. That's really sad. And she has really good karma. Well, much better karma than he does. His is on the way down. His is normal, but it's heading in the wrong direction. We're gonna play with Sam for a little bit. Let's get him a job. Okay, we gotta go find baby Annie though, because, oh my God. Your poor child? Hug warmly. Look, finally! This is the first time we've actually seen him interact with his daughter. A couple of fun different interactions actually, quite a few. Okay, we've just given some formula to the child. I'm gonna renovate one of these rooms. Let's renovate this one into a child's bedroom. So this is gonna be where the child will sleep when they age up, Annie. We've got a cute little children's teepee tent. That's really cute. Love that. And then we can rotate it a little bit. We've got a cute little kitchen set. Oh my God, I would have loved one of those as a kid. And then we've got a little toy track. I'm gonna put this in the living room so she has something to play with in here. There you go. That kind of goes with the decor. All right, a couple of fun little things for a kid to play with. So we know Ellie's got good karma. We're gonna continue to increase that karma. So now she has options to schedule volunteer work or sign an online petition for environmental protection. Very cool that you get more options because she has moved up that karma meter. Meanwhile, we have Sam here, who I did say we're gonna get a job. Let's have him maybe do some part-time work. Furniture store, surf shop. I kind of think furniture store could be cool. He clearly has good taste in interior design, or maybe Ellie. Meanwhile, I want Ellie to hang out a little bit with Annie, so take a photo for the child, hug warmly. I'm gonna get their meter all the way up to loving and see if that unlocks more interactions. At the moment, we are playing as Annie and I can't really do anything. It says this feature is in development every time I try to control her with the WASD keys. So let's see what interactions we unlock with all the different life stages. Really sweet because Ellie is now feeling touched after hanging out with Annie for a little bit. Wonder how Sam's feeling in the back that he's just blown all that away. So it is the morning. We have work at 9 a.m. So that's why Sam is up. I'm gonna wake up Ellie actually because I want her to do a couple of other good karma actions. So we're gonna do a little bit of cleaning around the house. I really want to see what the impact of having good karma is. Oh my God, don't vacuum up your child. That was a close call. Okay, we can also say good morning to our baby. A couple of other fun things you can do is water your plants. Make sure you're taking care of all of your little plant babies. Oh my God. Wait, why is Sam getting the option to secretly text someone behind partner's back? Well, I wonder who he would text. Let's see what would happen when we do that. I don't believe it. Oh, he is so sneaky. It's a long text as well. Is he just like pouring his heart out to her? Okay, but he has work in an hour and I really want him to be prepared. Don't be late. Mackenzie Furniture Store. All right, we're gonna go here and let's go to work. Oh my God, we are at work and this place is huge. So we have the furniture store with lights, tables, desks, dining tables. I love those 4 different colored chairs. There's also maybe a bit of a coffee shop, I think. And then this looks a little bit like a supermarket. And then we have some model kitchens, which is really cool. Oh my God, green up your space. All the plants and then the cashier, the checkout. So cool. That is such a cool place to work. Whoa. Okay, the staff room is awesome. Look at this painting in the back. Wait. What is this? Psychotherapy? Hang on. If I click Ellie, are we gonna be in a psychotherapy appointment? Visit the hospital for psychotherapy. So Ellie Freeman as a young adult might be going to university. So I'm intrigued what's gonna happen when it gets to 10 o'clock. So I've accepted the psychotherapy appointment. So now we are going to Bliss Bay Hospital in our pajamas. That's an interesting choice. Let's see what happens. We're gonna follow her. It's the hospital! Whoa, it's the hospital. It's over here. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, so we can't actually play inside of it, but we can see the exterior. And Ellie Freeman is inside. She is having her therapy session. So Sam is still at work, and we just got a text from Ellie saying, I had a therapy session today at the hospital. It's been really tough lately. And that's really cool that she's texting based off an activity that she's just done. And she replied saying, maybe you should see a doctor too. You seem to need it more than I do. That's so good. And meanwhile, he's getting another text from Emma saying, the love you give me is of infinite value, thank you. Wow, the two lives that Mr. Sam is living right now. Very different experiences with these two women. Okay, we are back to playing with Ellie, who is now at Bliss Bay School. So she now has university. Yeah, I don't believe we can actually play. That's a shame. But really, really, really cool campus. If I see on the map, we are all the way down here in the bottom right. I really hope that one day we're able to play in all of this. That would be amazing. And there you go. So she went inside. So bad news is Ellie, I think, has a cough. If you just saw above her head, it said cold cough. So I'm really intrigued now what is gonna happen with the other Zois around her now that she's coughing. If we go into Zoi statistics and scroll down to health level, so affects the lifespan of Zois and the likelihood of diseases, it is currently set to medium. I'm gonna do a whole nother video on what happens when everything goes wrong in inZOI, and all of this is gonna be in the red. But for now, I kind of just want to set it to something normal and see what could happen. Guys, oh my god. Wait, I was on my phone for 5 seconds or like, okay, maybe a couple minutes. And Annie has aged up. I feel like I'm gonna have to replay that clip and slow it down because I'm pretty sure I was sped up, and watch it back after I film because I've got not a clue what that looked like. Annie is, how old is Annie now? Annie is a child, so she jumped from toddler to child, and she gets set with neutral karma. We have no values, no ambitions, no desires, no skills, etc. But I am going to edit her fashion. Switched up the color of the pants, and Annie is done. Also, just in reflection, it didn't look like there were any birthdays or any prompts that we got to the aging up. It feels like it kind of just happened. But now we can actually play as Annie. We can play and control her. So let's see what we can do. We can sleep in the children's bed. We can play in the tent. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, I love that. This feels like a nice little safe space for Annie. We have the option to play with the toy cars, but it doesn't look like Annie is playing with it, so maybe that's not working. And we unfortunately can't play with either of those two. So meanwhile, the parents are asleep, completely missed their daughter's birthday. So we're gonna wake up Ellie. We're already close to the max relationship of loving, so that's good. That carried on from being a toddler. And we have lots more interactions. We can admit to lingering resentments, which we're not gonna do. We're gonna declare your family as one with boundless love. That's really cute. That's what you wanna hear from a parent in a broken family. Although, I don't know if you just saw, Ellie is coughing still, so maybe Annie's gonna get the cold. We still have to test that. Okay, while these two are hanging out, I just wanna quickly check the schedule for Annie. So I assume she's got school. She does. She has elementary school every day. And then in the evenings, Bliss Bay North Beach. That's interesting. Every single evening. Okay, so I'm now waking up Sam because I want him to talk to Annie in a more negative way. I just want to see what happens when you have those two contrasts. Oh my god, there's 3 coughs. 3 coughs! We're getting a cough, cough, cough from Ellie now. We are going to admit to lingering resentments. Oh, she looks sad. Oh god, this is heartbreaking. Probe if they're hiding anything. Okay, these two are arguing it out. Basically, Sam is just being disappointed with Annie, and Annie is responding in an aggressive way. So, pause! Look who's coughing! Look who's coughing! Oh, boy, it started. We've now got Sam with the triple cough, and I think we're waiting for Annie still to cough. Maybe kids can't get sick though, let's see. But yeah, so we're already getting a lot more negative interactions, like tell them not to be picky about food. So this is in total contrast to the options that Ellie and Annie are getting. Okay, it is 9 a.m. It is time for Annie to go to school. We're going to Bliss Bay Elementary School. We've also just got a pop-up that Ellie Freeman is on her way to psychotherapy. And we already have Sam, who is at work. A couple times we get a loading screen, by the way, when you jump to ZOIs within a family that are very far away. So Sam is on his way to work. Okay, so Annie is walking to school. This is actually the same building that Ellie went to university. It's just the Bliss Bay school. It is a shame that we don't get to play at school. That would be really fun. Okay, Annie's just gone. So maybe that's something that they'll be adding for the release of the game. So we've got a busy house. We've got Sam at work. He is at the furniture shop. We have got Ellie, who is in psychotherapy, and then we have Annie, who is in class. So I feel like today has been very different to our previous episode. This one was a lot more about the family gameplay, the aging up, kids, family, the two different sides of dynamics. I plan on doing another gameplay episode where everything is negative. So I want to turn all of the control stability down. I want to do the control environment down. I want to create as much chaos as possible and see how the ZOIs go about their lives. But definitely continue to let me know if there are any more specific features that you want me to test out, because I still have access to this game for a while. Hopefully you're enjoying all of the inZOI content, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!